this is Shara of YellowYum, and this is gonna be my very first pregnancy vlog. I am 15 weeks and 6 days. So tomorrow I will be celebrating my 16th week, so I'm very excited, and we'll be going to the doctor tomorrow for my monthly checkup or monthly visit to the OBGYN. This pregnancy video or pregnancy vlog, I'm going to be talking about the symptoms and my maternity buys, and also just share with you the changes that I experienced during the first 16 weeks or first 15 weeks of pregnancy. I am thinking of doing this maybe once every 2 months or once a month. I don't know yet. Do let me know in the comment section. So this is, I think, gonna be quite long, so let's go and get started. So the first symptom that I actually experienced was I was not getting good sleep. I will wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to sleep for an hour or so, and that lasted for maybe the first week that I found out I was pregnant. I was hungry all the time. Like, I would get hungry every 2 hours, and that's really a hassle because our eating schedule, my husband and I, it's really difficult, and it's really complicated. We sometimes, or most of the time, we eat our lunch at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. and since I was always hungry, sometimes I would be hungry while we're in the car and I don't have anything to eat. And of course, the breasts, or my breasts, were really sore. Maybe that was about for 2 weeks, I think. They were very sore, or 3 weeks. To the point, like, it was quite hard for me to shower and take a bath, because when I want to scrub them or wash them very well, it's just really painful. I also noticed, of course, that they were getting bigger and getting fuller. Yeah, I think another symptom that I experienced during the first trimester, and actually up until now, is my shortness of breath. I think that you can probably hear it while I'm speaking. I noticed that when I continuously speak or talk or I get excited, it's so hard for me to catch my breath and I get tired. And I've actually done a couple of videos before when I haven't announced my pregnancy yet, and it was so hard because I kept on editing and cutting because I will just get tired and I have to catch my breath. So yeah, I think that's one other symptom that I also saw in the other pregnancy videos that I watched. Particularly, it's Judy Time and also +1 Please. Those are the two pregnancy videos that I watch regularly. Of course, around 8 weeks, I already felt I already experienced morning sickness. I don't know why it's called morning sickness when it's all day, every day I felt sick. So that was the hardest symptom, or the hardest experience that I had in this pregnancy. I was nauseated all day. I was very dizzy the entire day. I could not eat properly. I actually did not gain weight during the first trimester because it was so hard for me to eat, especially food that has strong smells. I don't like the scent or the smell of onions, garlic, vegetables, and even rice being cooked or sinasaing. The smell of sinaing it makes me dizzy. Actually, until now, it still bothers me a little bit, but not as much as during my morning sickness period. My morning sickness lasted for, I think, about 3 weeks, and I feel like I'm still lucky because I have read a lot of forums saying that there are women who experience morning sickness until they give birth, and I cannot imagine doing that. I admire women or expectant moms that could still go to work even though they were experiencing morning sickness, because it was hell. Honestly, it was hell. I was asking a couple of people if they did experience morning sickness, and they all did not. My mom did not experience morning sickness, and she gave birth to 4 children. And I don't know, I was so envious and I was so jealous. Most of the time I would just end up staying home. I really wasn't feeling well. I'll just sleep most of the time because I could not move. I will gag ever so often, and I could not cook. So yeah, that lasted for about 3 weeks. And now that I'm already on my 2nd trimester, the morning sickness subsided, and I don't get that nauseated feeling all the time like before. Although now I still constantly gag, especially when I brush my teeth and I floss, but it's not as bad as the past 3 weeks of the whole day sickness. By the way, I only vomited twice the entire 1st trimester, so I think that it's still better than other people. I was also tired all day and also sleepy, so the 1st trimester I would sleep or take a nap every day for about 2 hours or 3 hours tops. That's just my way of resting, I guess, and trying to regain my strength because of the morning sickness. Yeah, I think that's the main symptoms that I had. I haven't really felt my baby kick yet or move yet. I think it's still a little bit early. Yeah. The first time that I saw my baby's heartbeat, I just want to share with you. It was my 8th week of pregnancy, and I encountered spotting. A couple of days before, I was already having discharge. I hope that this is not TMI, but yeah. And then it came to a point that I already saw dark brown or dark red spots. So I went immediately to the doctor and told her about it, and she ordered an ultrasound. So I went to get a transvaginal ultrasound, and that was the first time that I saw that I was really pregnant. Like, there was already a fetus inside. My husband was called inside so that he can also see the heartbeat. It was flickering like this, and when I saw that, I immediately cried. I was crying my eyes out. It was a mixture and combination of happiness, relief, and it was just so surreal, and it was just pure joy. I was crying my eyes out, and when we stepped out of the clinic, my husband began to cry as well because we were just so relieved. Oh my gosh, even thinking about it now just makes me teary-eyed, because that was really hard for us to experience. It was so scary for us. Yeah. And then the next time that I heard the heartbeat was during my 12th week checkup. The doctor used the Doppler. That's a machine or an instrument that they use to hear the heartbeat of the baby. When she was trying to find the heartbeat, it was kind of scary also and nerve-wracking because she couldn't find it right away. After about maybe 30 seconds, that felt like forever, she finally found it and we heard the heartbeat. I actually recorded the sound just so I can keep it as a memory and also send it to my family, you know, sharing the good news that the baby is thriving inside me. And it was still part of my first trimester, and I was still a little bit sick from the morning sickness, but hearing the heartbeat, you know, it kind of made everything, all the suffering, bearable, because I knew that my baby was developing properly and he or she is living and thriving. Just recently, like maybe 2 days ago, I started having colds. I know that some pregnant women, and I actually also read about it in my apps that I downloaded in my iTouch or iPod Touch, that it is common for pregnant women to have colds. It's a little bit hard because I cannot drink any medication or take any medication for it, but yeah, it's okay as long as the baby is fine. Those were the milestones of my pregnancy so far. I'm hoping to be able to find out the gender very soon. So now I'm gonna be sharing with you the apps that I use to track my baby's progress and also my development. So I use 3 apps. The first one is What to Expect Pregnancy. Yeah, that's the first one. And then I also have Baby Bump, and I also have My Pregnancy by Baby Center. Now I'm going to be showing with you a couple of the products that I am currently using and I've just bought. I got a sample of Mama A+ from the doctor. She gave this to me as a sample so I can taste the milk, and it came with this booklet. This is the Prenatal Record Book, Volume 1, and it's just basically a booklet full of details about pregnancy. Sample of Mama A+. I was able to finish that for maybe 2 or 3 days, and then I decided to get another box. This is the 2 times 400 grams of Mama A+. This is the chocolate variant. Yeah, I've just been drinking this when I get hungry and I don't want to eat. So yeah, this is what I drink. A good thing about this is that it doesn't have a strong taste. So if you are experiencing morning sickness, I think that this may be a good product for you to try out, because it doesn't have a strong scent, a strong smell, and it doesn't taste strong as well, I guess. Aside from the Mama A+, I was also able to try YellowMUM, and I was also given their what is this? First trimester guide for mom, and then second trimester, and then I also have the third trimester book. And this is Mother's Book, A Guide to Healthy Pregnancy. So I was just given sample of the YellowMUM milk, but I got the original one, and I kind of preferred the Mama A+ because of the chocolate taste or chocolate variant. And I also received the Pursuing Excellence and Evidence-Based Guide book. So yeah, those are kind of nice to have because I get to read basically what's happening to my baby. And I also finally bought some stretch marks prevention products. I actually just bought this a couple of weeks ago. I started putting them on during my 14th week. So the first product is the Vanilla and Company Pure Shea and Cocoa Whipped Buttercream in Chocolate and Hazelnut. And this is how it looks like. And it smells so good. Actually, this is not really the product that I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy the organic cocoa, which is really intended for stretch marks. However, when I bought this at Sesu or Sesu, I don't know how you pronounce it, they only had this, and so I just wanted to give this a try. But after this, I'll probably go and purchase the one intended for stretch marks, which is the organic cocoa. So this one costs 210 pesos, and I love the smell of this. I really enjoy and I really like the smell of cocoa butter. So that's what I use every morning. I just put it and lather it on my belly and the sides of my my thighs, and also on my back, and also a little bit on my inner thighs as well. And I've also been putting a little bit of amount on my breast area because I know that they're also stretching. So for nighttime, I'm using the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. This is the massage cream for stretch marks. This one says it's a concentrate for tummy, hips, thighs, and bust, and it already helps reduce appearance of stretch marks. And to be honest with you, I already have a lot of stretch marks. I kind of was hoping that this will hit two birds and reduce stretch marks and also prevent more stretch marks. So this is what I'm using. My husband got this for me. I think this is 400 plus. It's more concentrated compared to the whipped cream of Vanilla and Company. So it's a little bit hotter and warmer on the skin. And since I have air conditioning on at night, I just prefer using this at night. Now, my jeans don't fit me anymore, and it's so hard for me to buy new clothing because I'm on the stage that my tummy isn't as big yet, but I'm already showing and I can't fit in my pants anymore. So I finally bought a couple of pants. These are stretchy pants. So I decided to go to 168 and just check out some maternity pants there. And I tell you, I'm surprised that they don't have a maternity section there, or if they do, they only sell dusters, and I don't really like that. So this is the first pants that I got. It's just black and it's stretchy here, and it's just an ordinary like black pants, and at the end it's quite wide as well. This is 340 pesos. The next design is this one. Again, it's the same thing. It's stretchy here and it's wide there. So this is 360 pesos, and I got three colors of this. So this is the first one, and this is the second one, which is a brown pants, gray pants. So there. These are all priced 360 pesos. And then I also went to Maldita because I saw that they were on sale, and I wanted to buy something that I can wear even if my belly or my tummy is already big. Right now it's still not as big yet, but I just want to buy something that I can still wear after a few months. So I got this white blouse from Maldita, and it's just a blouse that has like a stretchy material and garter on the sides, and this is how the top looks like. So I just wanted to buy something quite big and comfortable, and when I tried it on, it's still actually big for me. So but I feel like this is gonna be good up until maybe I'm 8 months, because it has a very loose fabric and also garters on the side. So this is the only top that I bought so far. So I think that wraps up my first pregnancy vlog. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. I know that this is already a little long, but a lot has happened. And for more YellowMum adventures, don't forget to check out my blog. That's YellowYum.com, and follow me on Twitter, and also like my Facebook page and subscribe for more videos. Bye!